My goal this shift was quite simple. Build a hallway through the singular chamber. Why? Well, because I fucking hate core. Seriously, I hate this shit. I hate it. Hatred. Hatred. It was quite simple. So I tell people to return to base so I can tell CC they're idiots. Because you really don't. Like, for instance, if Central Command just shoved a Tesla in the center of this, we can make the chamber a lot smaller and safer. But instead we have to put a singulo in it that will loose and kill everyone. So I'm going to shove a hallway right through here. Unfortunately, the NTR has decided that they want to pretend like their job isn't a gigantic fucking joke, and is now issuing a class 1 on my boots because I was, quote, slandering NT for talking shit about YouTube. YouTube? Why did I say YouTube? We're talking shit about the station design of Core. I have no idea why I said YouTube, but honestly, talking shit about YouTube is something I like to do quite frequently. Seriously, YouTube, can you stop showing me like 100 fucking mixes of videos I've already watched? Like I watch like short animations or whatever, like fucking ZK's Deltarune animations because I like them, right? And they think it's a fucking music thing. No, you dumbass, it's animation. It says animation in the title. It says animation all over it. Yet you think it's music? Are you dumb? Come on. Anyways, class 1, I get my boots taken away. However, I am a right pain in the ass, and as such, I am going to make this as painful and annoying as possible for everyone involved. Unfortunately, I forget to turn off my coordinates while I put the mag boots in my locker, so unfortunately, the NTR has managed to locate me and hand me a class 1. Now, I don't have the boots on me because I cleverly stashed them in my locker. Because, you know, obviously. And here's the kicker, though. The NTR does not have access to my locker. They don't have access to any Central Command stuff. Or head of staff stuff. Words are hard. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. So, I don't have access. So... Or sorry, you don't have access, so, let's see. Class city, truthfully confiscated, broke shop, permit, CVIP assumption, Okay. Interesting. Because it says here that there's no section where you get access to my office. So you should probably go talk to Cam about it. Because that's only his access to authorize. And the intern's response is, the CE is a bum. I'm sorry. I am complying with incredibly basic, systems and processes to ensure that nobody gets access that they're not supposed to have. You want to be a pain in the ass? I can be a pain in the ass right back, bud. Apparently, the captain gets a report from the NTR saying that if I don't leave him in the class 1, you will be voted using your nice hand to comply. Which, first of all, fuck you. I asked the fucking NTR to get permission from the captain to enter my room. The boots are in the locker. I am not using them. Thus, I am currently not in violation of the class 1 because I don't fucking have them. Then give them to the NTR? Okay, you have told me to. That was all you had to say, instead of immediately getting your knickers in a fucking twist and threatening me with a demotion. You are now you are a dick and probably smell bad and are stinky poopy poopy stinky stinky poopy stinky. As such, I am going to go and do the thing and potentially hit you with a brick. As I'm going to do the thing, another person enters the plot, as the magistrate comes over to apologize about Liam, because apparently, because I told Liam to follow the fucking basic protocol of you don't have access to my literal office, and the boots are in there, and if you want access to the boots, go get Cap's bullshit, is now trying to fire me. This is due to the fact that the NTR has a very fragile ego, and also smells like baguettes. And not like a fresh baked baguette, like a baguette that's been like out in the rain, been sogged upon, it's been hit with like a couple lightning bolts maybe, and also someone pissed on it. That kind of baguette, you know? Or something about the French. Anyway, apparently Cap got Cappy to intervene. I followed the basic security protocol, And NTR got pissed about it. And then Cap got pissed about it because apparently following the protocols is very bad. So, this is going to be an interesting shift, and I want to see how far I can take this bullshit. So, I am currently working on getting some good old-fashioned power working, because the SM setup isn't producing enough, and for some godforsaken reason, the nuclear reactor that I was planning to use got removed from the station. No idea why. Actually, well, I don't know why, but I can haze a wild guess, let's say. Wild guess. The fact that this station is consistently shit in terms of development because engineering is shoved right in the center means engineering, the department that requires the most space for, you know, the nuclear reactor, which for the record, like, let's take medical, right? Chemistry is, like, one chemistry department, especially like core, is the size of just the reactor itself. Not the pipes for it, not the crafter for it, not the turbine that runs it, just the reactor. Yeah, engineering needs a lot of fucking space, so core, being, you know, shoved in the middle, can't just put it wherever. And the every mapper solution for this has just been disposal pipes. Whereas the correct solution, well, I say correct solution, my solution, is to just fucking accept that core is a shit station that is fundamentally flawed and has absolutely no hope. Either way, I'm overloading the AME as a temporary fix until we get the Tesla online, because it turns out we have Tesla supplies. I just forgot they exist. Or, well, didn't know because they're hidden away somewhere. I still don't know where the fuck they spawn. Anyways, with that, I have the Tesla setup nearly done. She's doing a couple parts, and guess which idiot forgot that he overclocked the AME and caused it to blow up his entire department. Well, I say entire department, it's literally just the front of engineering, and like let's be real. Who cares? Like, we could just fill it in real quick, and then the hallway's done, and whatever. And frankly, I'm gonna claim, if questioned, that this was an intentional move to, you know, how do I say this? This was an intentional move to open up the hallways, you know? That way we have a nice junction here between the left, right, and upper hallways. This was intentional. I meant to do this. It's fine. I meant to. I didn't mean to. Please God, I'm gonna get fired for this. Okay, so update. I'm going class 2. For the unaware, a class 2 is basically just the NTR declaring a demotion. Now, I call bullshit because, for one, they're class 2ing me, not for blowing up the AME, which is, you know, completely fair and entirely justified. They're class 2ing me because I decided to tell them to go fuck themselves. Which is, interesting. However, the magistrate, being, again, the boss of the NTR, I cannot stress this enough. The magistrate is the nanotransit representative's fucking boss, is stepping in and demanding a trial for this to discuss whether I am in fact in violation of SOP. Now, to be fair, class 1ing me because I told CC to fuck themselves, entirely justified. Class 2ing me because I decided to, you know, get the basic fucking security clearance. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. So let's see how this bullshit takes place, shall we? Okay, good news. The hallway is finally fucking done. After many trials and tribulations, I have finally managed to break a new goddamn hallway into the northern hall. Also, we have a Tesla now, which is actually powering the station. Now, you could say I'm an idiot for not powering the station with, you know, a basic generator and making sure it worked. However, it was working. Like, I will say, power was working for like a solid 30 minutes of the shift before this bullshit took place. And by that time, we were way too busy into the, you know, construction of the whole stupid bullshit hallway. So, I'm gonna say, not my fault. I'm gonna say this is in fact someone else's fault. In fact, I'm gonna blame the NTR for this. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the NTR. You're getting demoted. Sorry, I'm not the CE. I was demoted. Now, I'm doing a clever thing here called bullshitting. See, if I just say, no a million times, and I also say no and tell them, quite frankly, that they're not capable of processing demotions because they are not the hop, not the captain, not security. I will, and also, guess what, fucko? The magistrate says no. The magistrate says this funny little thing where I get to argue it in court. And magistrate is above both of you. Captain Sam, not my orders. Interesting how the captain themselves, the person that you've lied to multiple times, and has never talked to me, is somehow involved in my demotion for something they've never talked to me about or acknowledged a problem with in the first place. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if you could be using an advanced technique known as lying. But anyway, Magistamp overrides both of y'all because a trial has been called and the magistrates are above that bullshit in legal issues. Is the magistrate overstepping? I don't know. Is the captain overstepping? I don't know. Is the NTR overstepping? I don't know. All I know is that with all of them trying to do bullshit involved in this instead of just one of them, I get to be involved in some shenanigans where I play whichever side is convenient for me at the moment. So now I'm in a state of flux where I'm simultaneously the chief engineer and not the chief engineer at the same time. And the NTR realizes this. They say, oh god, I'm not even made aware of it. Also, it's captain's orders. I don't care if it's captain's orders. Magistrate overrides it. No trial. Sorry, Badgie wants it, so that's not your problem. Because the magistrate is above all of y'all. Now, you might be wondering here, does this seem overly complicated and bullshit and self-contradictory for a space station game? Yes. Yes, it is. This is why Funky Station in Forky, which is like the big update they're planning, is, you know, they're changing it so that the CC people are not above the captain. Now, I could say that that hindsight is 2020 here, or I could say that I predicted this the moment I thought of it, because I have not been playing Space Station for that long, but I saw Blue Shield Operative exist on Funky Station and they get removed. Why? Because Blue Shield pretty much exclusively was played by two kinds of players. They're either played by people who want to be omni-captain and armed constantly, who just exclusively use it to power a game and ruin the shit for literally everyone else, including the people that are actually playing the command roles, you know, like Haas. Or someone who wants to sit on their ass all shift and do nothing. Or Valentine. Straight up, BSO is unhealthy for the game. NTR and Magistrate are kind of unhealthy. I think they're going to be in a better spot once Captain gets to say, no, I'm the fucking captain, my word is law. However, in this situation, I am saved by the fact that there's a golem that exists now. And security is going to be far more focused on that instead of getting my demotion processed. So, I get to ride this out even further. And maybe some bullshit will happen that makes me not get demoted. Okay, fixing medical. Let's see what happens here. Captain finds me. Oh, shit. Hi, Cap. Okay, Cap, listen, I'll be with you in a moment. But first, I gotta fix medical. Medical's out of power. There's a station crisis going on. I gotta fix that before I get demoted. That's a major issue, you know? It's kind of above a fiery. We can have a talk without the dickheads, without the dickhead at NTR, you know, all those fucking CC people bitching after I fix medical. If after that you decide I'm fired, then, you know, fair enough. That's fair. Why are you pulling out a sword? Okay, but I just want to talk. Ow, 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 ow. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Ouch. So, you may be wondering, why the fuck is the captain stabbing me? And the answer? I don't fucking know. However, this does make it so that the I get to have another reason to not get fired. Why? Because the captain just fucking tried to kill me. And I am well within my abilities to stall even further now, with the justification that the captain has now committed attempted murder, or assault, or battery, or whatever crime you want to call it. I rolled extremely well in my rage baiting check, And the captain can't even deny it. Because they killed me in front of 2 heads of staff and multiple other crew members. And they can't claim this execution because magistrate's domain. So, effectively, I just get away with it. I get to stall for even longer. See, kids, if you simply bullshit enough, and keep in mind, this is true of real-world corporate bullshit, too. I've done this before. If you simply ask to follow protocol to the letter enough, and, again, CIA Guide to Simple Sabotage is exactly as followed. If you just want to follow protocol as much as possible, to the point where it slows everything down, then guess what happens? You get to stall it indefinitely. This is what's wrong with the legal system IRL, by the way. Seriously, if you have enough money, you can just infinitely stall a fucking thing. And now, the Hoss gets to be involved, because the Hoss can't exactly have the captain doing actual crimes. Wonder how my stall will work next, because I'm still probably fired. Like, because the NTR is still being a dickhead over it, so... I get called to the trial, finally, that the magistrate taken forever to set the fuck up, for Peach v fucking NTR or something. Now, I'm going to just skip ahead here. The NTR doesn't show up because the NTR died and blue space back to Central Command. As such, I get away with it scot-free. My Class 2 and Class 1 no longer apply. Because the captain, and keep in mind, this is me bullshitting here, the captain, by that logic, attempted to fire me using a Class 2 that they agreed to. With the with the NTR not showing up to declare the Class 2, there's no one to declare it, so I'm not fired. So the captain needs to refire me then. Interesting thing about that, though. See, a blob shows up, and I'm not going to showcase any of the blob because, let's just face it, blob's fucking boring. And it just really didn't contribute anything to the round besides having this happen, where, you know, me and, RD, we get armed, we're showing up, and all of command is, working together for once. For once, we're actually collaborating, because we have a plan for this, Security goes in and fights it head on, while we get the disc in the background if we need to detonate. The question is, where the fuck is the captain? Because we don't know where the hell the cap went. Captain hasn't responded for, a solid, 10 minutes. I think it's actually 20 at this point in the shift. But, yeah, been a while since Cap's responded, and we don't know where they are. So, okay, let's find a pinpointer. Here's the thing. Either Core doesn't spawn with enough pinpointers, someone stole them, or someone just straight up, didn't, had one and didn't know or something. The only thing I can imagine is that the Hoss didn't get it because the warden got it. The warden didn't know we were looking for the pinpointer because they don't have command columns and Hoss never communicated that. That's the only person that isn't a command member that could theoretically have a legal reason to have the pinpointer. Either way, and I'm saying this because I saw this in Dead Chat post-shift, and I cannot stress this enough. I have to say that this really happened. This is something that the player of the captain was claiming they did openly in post-round chat. If this constitutes a server rule break, that's for the admins to decide, and honestly, I don't really care because it was a funny fucking response anyway. So, upon getting criticized once, they just decided to space themselves. They got criticized once, and they fucking died. They literally jumped out an airlock, suit off, with the nuke disc on them, into deep space. And because we have no pinpointers, we don't know that. So we're just kind of screwed. I don't know why the idea was getting criticized once means I need to immediately fucking die, but sure, whatever. Fuck it, why not? I mean, in character, I think they're better. I mean, in character, I'm fucking jumping around and having a great time. It's fucking good. I mean, good up in this bitch. I just got away with so much bullshit. I got away with blowing up the fucking A and B as a chief engineer, and their power being fucked for like a good while because one person died in fucking blue space and the other got criticized once, couldn't handle it, and just dipped into deep space without a suit on. Fuck's sake. And if you think that somehow I'm gonna get like fucking punished, like out of like in character or out of character for this, first of all, the admins don't punish people for excellent roleplay, which Wisden. Although to be fair, Wisden's in fucking chaos right now. They could be anything, but for some reason, I get a fucking medal for this. You heard it here. You seen it here first, or not first, but you've seen it here second because the people that are in this shift can say this. Like, I need to be clear here. I got a medal for blowing up the AME, doing something dumb and creating a fucking hallway that resulted in power being offline for a while. Generally, like, fucking escalating shit and bullshit to the point where Captain's murdering me for being stupid, and the NTR having to fill out like 8 documents and getting in a fucking like class 2 mood. I got a medal for this performance. Remember, kids, you too can grief your ass off and still be commended by every other player on the station for being fantastic. To be fair, though, we did, like, us engineers, we did end up fixing a lot. Like, something, power being fucked, and then fixing it makes it appear as though you're doing a lot more, even though you're the one that caused power to go offline or something. And also, medical got bombed, which engineers fixed. I was never there for that. We fixed our own bombing. We got a hallway working. The hallway does work. Like, it's got lights off. It's ugly as shit, but it works. So, yeah. The shift actually is worked the fuck out. I am a genius. Now, before I go off and thank my channel members for supporting the show, and also a quick message for me, fucking Bert has been in this shift the whole time. He made a shuttle. And has been fucking around in it the whole time. Bert has been here the whole time. If you're unaware who Bert is a minor celebrity. Honestly, he's probably more well-known than me, because I just look like some dude, but Bert only says Bert. He's also the guy that got me killed in the last Die Glorious Death video, which... Mert, yeah. So, thank you to my channel members. There's a lot of new ones now. A lot of you guys since the last video. I really appreciate it. Halo Warzone. Core Stud, but better. Aspartame, I'm going to assume that's the first, because it cuts off in my stupid menu. Faux Paradox. Not sure how that works. Rose of Kataria, who is apparently Madeline Celeste. Onan mentioned by Snore, Mift, Talkout Stedver, Modern Jedi, Mr. XD Awesome, Double, The Lazy Gary, Just a Period Headlow, Wakefield H, User Faces, Sub Kitty Cat, North Star Film, and Timo. Thank you for supporting the show. You can support the show down below. And, yeah, it's cool stuff. I'll admit the members-only content in the streams. I keep saying I'll do them, but I got a new job recently, like IRL, so I'm kind of, you know, having to juggle that, new job type shit. You know how it be. But this is also the video where I have 4,000 subscribers now. That's that's a lot of people. Thanks. I really. This is gonna sound like I don't want to be like the cringy ass, like, you know, oh my god, he thanks people for watching it, but like, I can't even picture 4,000 people anymore. Like back when I had like 100 subscribers, or like 2,000, like even 2,000, I could picture a place in my life that had 2,000 people in it at once, like my high school or whatever. It was a big high school. But now I can't even picture like a place besides like, fuck, I don't know, like an entire university that would even have like 4,000 people in it at once. Like that's some villages and shit, you know? Like that's a lot. It means a lot. Like words can't describe it because my autistic ass is never been good at this shit. But like, there's a lot of people that support me, and just like, even when, you know, sometimes I don't make like the best videos, or I make videos that are maybe a little bit irresponsible. it's still nice to have a lot of people who are still willing to say, you know, hey, I like what you're doing here. And especially thank you to my channel members. Like, I appreciate all of you, but, like, again, the fact that, like, people are willing to say, hey, here's, like, a coffee a month because I like your shit. Like, the fact that they're willing to put any amount of, like, the money that they make by doing actual IRL work towards me because they enjoy, like, what I do that much. That really warms my heart. That's a feeling that's still... That's a feeling that's warm but still weird, you know? It's like a word that I can't say because YouTube will get pissy, but yeah. Enough sappy shit. Video's over. Goodbye.